1938, the people at Tonk Brothers in Chicago got upset with the Regal folks, and they went to Kalamazoo and talked to Gibson about making their Washburn brand guitars. So for a very short period of time, in the winter of 1938, Gibson really didn't make very many guitars at all of Rosewood. But these are two examples of branded as a Washburn, sold to the Tonk Brothers in Chicago, and then sold off as a Washburn model 5246, what they call the solo model guitar. So these have not been together again until this weekend, since they left Kalamazoo in 1938. They were sitting on the bench together, and I think this one that Dale has was shipped out on October 28th, 1938, and then the other one was early December. So they were being built in Kalamazoo at the same time in the winter of 1938. So pretty rare models. We think they only made about 35 of this particular one. This one came from the estate, the one Dale has supposedly came from the estate of the sister of Ma Rainey, who was a blues singer from Chicago. I don't know how much blues they played on this old thing, but maybe they did. It sat under a bed most of the time since it's pretty good shape. And look, if you look at the back of that, it looks like it just rolled out from the factory with that rosewood. It's in pretty good shape.
What year is it?
1938. October 28, 1938 is when they shipped it out to Chicago, and that one was December. That one stayed. I bought that one in Michigan. That one I think was in Tennessee. I don't know. I'm sure where it came from. Do you know, Bill, where it came from?
It was outside of Nashville.
Okay, so that one Tim has was living in Nashville somewhere. This one was still living in Michigan, not really far from the Kalamazoo plant where they came. They're pretty unique guitars. I've asked Gruen and Stan Werbin and some of the shops guys that have been around forever. No one's ever seen Gibson have a guitar made by Gibson with the same body shape. So we think that the rim molds, the molds they make to make the guitars were probably sent up by Tonk Brothers to Gibson to make them. They're pretty unique sounding guitars, really balanced. It's almost like an orchestra model, what Martin would have called an orchestra model, except they're deeper body. They're almost more dreadnought body shape, depth-wise, but a little different shape.
Big honking.
Yeah, that's how, if you look at them, the Washburns that were made by Regal have a much narrower headstock, and the ones that were made by Gibson have this huge flared headstock. That's one of the ways you can tell if it was made by